Alright guys, so today we're going to be talking about something a little different. It's been a pretty long road since we first started the YouTube channel and our Instagram. And I think we've come a long way, so we kind of want to show you guys what that's been like and what we think about it. And then Wombo wants to introduce you guys to someone who has kind of been there since the beginning.
But just like how Danny said, this person has kind of been there since day one. He kind of keeps motivating us to keep making our videos better and better. As well as you guys, when you guys comment, you know, makes us happy. We keep wanting to give you guys videos and whatnot. So with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and introduce you guys to our good friend Diego.
I think it's cool, man. You know, like you guys started from just like featuring pictures, which is cool, to now putting in your own content and your own cars, and it's cool, man. You guys have straight up like developed, like seeing my own friends develop in front of me, dude. It's like something cool. So that motivates me, like to keep doing my thing, and I hope it motivates you to keep going, man. It feels good, man, to motivate you guys, because that motivates me, you know, to chase my dreams. You guys are chasing your own dream, and then hopefully, you know, in a couple of months, days, weeks, years, you guys will get higher up there, and your grind, man, doesn't stop. So, you know, someone that has motivated myself and Danny is one of our favorite rappers, Logic. You know, it just tells us to go chase your dreams. No matter what the outcome is, you know, people are gonna tell you to, like, they're gonna, just how do I say it? They're gonna tell you can't do it, but you gotta use that as a good motivation to keep chasing, man. You know, nothing's impossible. So we did seeing him live a couple months ago, and he said one thing that stuck to my mind, and it's that whether you want to be the best athlete, parent, worker, whatever you want to be, you know, go out and chase that dream. Like, nothing's impossible, you know, and that's the main thing that every day I tell myself to keep doing, and I think so far, man, it's been working. So I'm like really like pumped and all that, man. Like, to see you guys progress in the future, man. I'm still, like I said, when you guys started this thing, and a lot of people were kind of like saying things about it, but now, you know, you keep moving forward, and so far, man, you have gotten a lot of attention, a lot more followers. So you guys are gonna make it, and hopefully, you know, like I'm saying this in this video, one day like a collab with like one of the big guys like TJ could happen. Like, nothing's impossible. It just all starts like right here. So I always tell Danny this, you know, I tell him, if you make it far, man, like always stay humble. You always gotta stay humble for what you're doing, man. You know, if you blow up, just remember that there's people watching you that also want to achieve something. So motivate them, and don't do it for like the money. Don't do it for the girls. Do it because you love it. And like, that's my best advice to do anything in like life. Just do it because you love it.
So when Subi Troops first started, it was just like a featuring car page. So like how you see Subi Flow, they kind of just feature other people's cars, tag them, stuff like that. So that's what Subi Troops initially started with. That's all it was. And then over the time, Wombo and I decided, dude, we need to like make this about ourselves. There was a guy at work that we work with that says, you know, that page is cool, but you guys need to include like more on your guys' cars and like your life. So if you go on our Instagram, our very first post is when we decided to like switch it up. So when we did that, we started seeing a lot of more progression and like people really into that. And I think that's when we finally realized like we want to start this whole YouTube thing, and like Diego said, be up there with like the big guys like Smurf and WRX, TJ Hunt. All those people have motivated us to do this and to be here right now.
Also, what motivated me as well, how he was saying, or the coworker said that Subi Flow and stuff, they're cool pages and stuff, and that's how we started. But he also said you have to be different, and in order to give progression, you have to be different, unique from other pages. So like, that's when we start like, well, we have to be really different. Let's go ahead and just focus it on us, and that's when you guys started liking that more, got to see more progression like that.
And like, to us right now, I mean, to other people, I guess you could say it's not that big. Like, we're not that big on Instagram and we're not that big on YouTube. But like, as soon as we hit like 70 subscribers on YouTube and like 330 on Instagram, Wombo hits me up and he's like, dude, like we're at 70, like we're at 330. Like, it's just crazy to think that we started from like 20 when we first started getting like known, I guess you could say. We started like at 20 followers, and to be at 330 now, it's crazy. So
Yeah, to us, I mean, that means a lot. You know, I want to say thank you to all you guys who just also started following us from when we weren't even at 300, we were like still like at 100 or whatever. And you know, it's you guys that make us keep doing this. So we want to say thank you for that.
now I'm not saying that we're like thirsty for followers or anything, but I feel like we need those people. We need those followers, and we want those followers because we want Subi Troops to be bigger, so that not necessarily to be known or for the money, because you can't do anything for money. Like Diego said, if you do it for the wrong reasons, you're not gonna have fun with it, and you're not gonna get anywhere with the page or the YouTube channel or whatever. But I feel like we need those followers and those subscribers to progress with Subi Troops. That's like, I guess you could say, if we want our own clothing brand one day, the only way we're gonna get there is by the people who support us.
So I hope this motivates someone out there to do what it is they like to do the most, whether it's making their own YouTube, modding their own cars, or whatever they like doing the most.
Yeah, because when we first started, like this whole YouTube thing, it's not easy getting in front of a camera. And I think right now we're getting a little more used to it, but it's still not like easy, right? So
Yes.
it's a little difficult sometimes. You gotta build your confidence because it's like you're talking to a crowd right now. But I feel like once you get over that, and once you get over like other people's opinions about what they think of you doing this, like I think you're set after that, because as long as you do what you like and you don't care what the haters or whatever the haters think, like you're set. That's all you need.
So not everyone's gonna really like what you do all the time. You know, some people are gonna like it, some people aren't. You can't really let it affect you. Just kind of keep going.
Yeah, because we've, like ourselves, we've gotten hate already, like on our YouTube channel. Those people, you gotta look at them as motivation, not necessarily how like Diego motivates us, but like it's like a different type of motivation. But you can't look at it as like, oh, one day I'm gonna show you. Do it for the wrong reasons. You gotta do it for yourself, and then just let your work speak for you. So I really hope that someone out there watches this video and really it motivates them to do whatever it is they want. But now we gotta go show you guys something in the back. Let's go. Go. So that Jeep right there is what Diego currently drives. But why don't you tell us what's coming?
Hopefully in I think like 2-3 months, I'll get I'm looking for a black bug eye, if not a blob eye. But whatever comes first, you know, I'm gonna get. But this is a Jeep.
So as you guys can see, I think most of our friends, I think there's probably like 2 or 3 friends that aren't into Subis, but most of them for the most part are in it. They're into it, so that's cool. Alright guys, so this Volkswagen has been sitting in the backyard of Diego's house for maybe like a year now. And yeah, let's do a walk around. I mean, it runs. It's pretty beat up, but it's a badass car. No door handles.
Looks like show them how you have to open this shit.
And it's thick, so that's a plus.
So we also decided that we're gonna start building this car apart from our Subis. So I'm pretty stoked about that.
Yeah, so this is gonna be our next project car, like legit project car. So we're gonna first get it out of here, and then we're gonna take you guys along the build and show you guys from getting it running properly again to wheels, interior, all that. And it's a convertible, so
It shouldn't be that expensive. I mean,
yeah.
Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you guys liked the video.
And I hope you're excited as us to start the build on this Volkswagen right here.
And thanks
Anything
Annie
else,
and
guys?
Josh for having me on your video. Just remember to like, subscribe, and comment.
Peace out, guys.